As a salesperson, how do you know that you're primed for being fired or have the capability of being fired from your current job in sales? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from the North Shore of Oahu. I am at Sharks Cove on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Now, here's something that happens, and I've seen this happen to some salespeople. And depending upon the state or the country you're in, there may be different rules. So I am not an attorney, and I'm not going to pretend to be one, but this is something you need to know about. There are times where companies will look and they will do everything that they can to badger a salesperson to leave. It could be that they have them work different shifts or different hours. It could be that they change their pay plan on them. It could be that it's constant write-ups from a manager or from a supervisor. It could be that you as a salesperson are never doing anything wrong. It could be a combination of all of those, right? But once again, I'm not an attorney, so I am not giving you legal advice whatsoever here on my YouTube channel. So just something to be aware of. There are times where you look around and you're like, why is my plan being changed and nobody else's? Well, it could be that you're being rewarded. It could be that you're fantastic at what you do and your pay scale goes up. But what you should be looking at is if your pay plan gets so modified and it's so complicated to figure out and it's so complicated to look at, but nobody else has that, chances are good that person's looking to get rid of you. It could be, on a small scale, it could be what they're doing is they're like, how do we motivate this salesperson to be better, okay? That's one thing. That's the wrong way to motivate a salesperson, but that's what it could be. They're trying to push you to say, hey, be better at what you do, and you're the beta tester, but chances are slim that's what's going on. If your pay plan is modified and you're the only person and it's to the detriment of you, just know that you're a closer. Ask a tough question. Go to them and say, hey, realistically, at the end of the day, do you really want me? Because if you don't, that company over here does, or this company over here does. So you should be paying attention. And, once again, I am not an attorney and I don't play one on the YouTube channel. The sun just popped up here. Be aware that this does happen, that managers, owners, some of them are chicken and they really don't want to say what needs to be said. So it's your job to go in and ask that tough question and say, hey, do you really want me? Check the box, yes or no. And if you don't want me, let me go and I'll go find out something else to do. And then just move on from there, okay? So that's one of the ways to know that the company's gunning for you. They really don't want you anymore, but they're just afraid to admit it. They're hoping you could close a couple more deals, boost up some profit before you just say, hey, I'm done, or they fire you, okay? So you got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button and click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. We'll see you soon. Aloha.